Peace, family, peace, 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 peace. All right, listen. I want to give someone out there so much hope, okay, that they get excited about living their life, okay? So a few minutes ago, okay, honey, I'm still watching the morning, what is it called? The morning show with Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston, but honey, I'm almost done, okay? I was in the midst of doing it. How many people be watching something? I barely watch television, but how many people be watching something and then looking up stuff on a phone? Okay, so that's what I definitely just was doing. I came across a video with Dr. Bobby Price, who I absolutely love his work. Okay. One of the videos he was talking about is premature grays. Okay, gray hair. Now, I had said that I wasn't going to dye my hair no more because the chemicals and everything that we tend to put in our hair, it actually affects our antennas, okay? So do understand that our hair is just not like, oh, right, but it is actually antennas, okay? And so I was in the middle of the video and Dr. Bobby Price was basically talking about, some people, they have been conditioned that actually gray hair, it comes from wisdom and things of that nature. I know when I was growing up, you would hear people say, oh, the grays actually means that you are so wise, right? But some people are not there. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so the whole thing about life is, okay, it can be something that is simple as us having premature grays and understanding the grays could be coming from the deficiencies, right, that we are not getting from the foods that we are consuming, right? It could be a number of things, but one of the things I do know is because of the deficiencies that we may be lacking, whether it's iron, things of that nature. Okay, I am so excited to be alive right now. Okay, I'm so ecstatic to be alive right now. And you guys hear me say this a lot, right? And the reason being is because right now, this is the most important time to be alive because this is the information time, okay? Whatever problem, illusionary problem that you may be facing, there is always an answer to that solution. And let me also tell you this, okay? Now I'm getting into the video, if you can tell. Let me also tell you this, okay? Things that tends to show up in our lives, I also said this before, they are actually to make us stronger, right? Sometimes before you tend to bury or plant certain crops, right? Sometimes the soil, you may have to change the soil or whatever it is because the soil that was once there, it doesn't have enough nutrients in it. So sometimes, certain things may happen, okay, where as though you have to change certain things or maybe certain obstacles come along your way and you may think like, oh my goodness, right? Sometimes you may get fired from your job. Now, some may say, well, God damn it, Dina, what the hell does this have to do with gray hair? Okay. The reason I brought gray hair up in the first place is to say something that is, and I want to say small, but nutrients and health is really nothing, is not small. But something just pertaining to gray hair, there's an answer for you out there, okay? And you may be growing through something, but you have to understand and get that whatever it is that you're growing through, whatever obstacle that is coming into your life, it is there for a reason, okay? I remember when I first got started on this journey, I told you guys, I shared my story with you guys. It was a few obstacles that was coming in my life left and right, okay? And whenever you start doing the work, whenever you start just thinking a little differently, right? is going to be things that's going to show up. Let me give you guys an example. You know, when you do a detox, right? The first few days, you may be doing a fasting or something like that. Your body feels horrible, okay? And some people may quit because they may say, oh, well, this is coming out of me, that's coming out of me, as if those things staying in you is beneficial. I never understood that. But anywho, so what I'm saying is sometimes before the sunshine come, you have to go through a storm, okay? And the storm is sort of the rebirth of the life that you said that you desire, the life that you said that you want, okay? Don't ever mistake the obstacles that you growing through, that it is not meant for you to keep going on that path. That's not true. That's not true at all. Okay. The same exact example that I gave you guys when it comes to when you first detox. I'm gonna give you guys an example. When I first, some of you guys know that I did network marketing, a few times, like, let me see, 2 or 3 times, okay. I believed in the products, okay. And what I realized was it wasn't something that I was like ultimately so passionate about. Like me doing these videos, I'm passionate about them. You know, they very easy to do. Boop, boop, boop. I put out so many videos, okay, very easy, okay. In fact, I said I was gonna go on a break from them. But they easy, and I love doing videos. I love sharing my story. I love sharing with you guys anything that I have made that I may have done research on, that I find that it works. I am always willing to contribute, to let somebody else know, that, hey, you may be going through this, but there's another way, right? And to me, that gives me ultimate, like, so much joy and pleasure from doing it. To see somebody that feel like that they want to give up on life, but if I could share some inspiration to help you understand that you have everything within you, that just keep on going, okay? Each and every day, don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Know you're doing the best that you can do. But there's a solution to every situation that any of us may be dealing with or may be facing. But ultimately, whenever you are changing your mindset, that is super beneficial, okay? When you change your mindset, we all go through things and grow through things, but when you are able to say, damn it, you know what, I know I'm going through this and I may feel a little pissed off about this, but this will not cost me a day, okay? This will not take a day away from me, okay? Because I have the control to change my perception. You truly do, okay? So getting back to what I said about the detox, it was so fascinating when I was selling these products. And some people, they would be so eager for the products and stuff like that, but they would ask how much it was, and I can understand. They would ask how much it was, whatever it was, but those wasn't the ones that really got me. The ones that got me would be the ones that would take the product and, they are detoxing their systems, and then they see that certain things are coming from their body. And they often say, well, I got to stop doing this because this is coming from my body or that's coming from my body and things of that nature. Well, whenever you start anything new, okay, at first it's really going to be extremely uncomfortable, okay, because it's something new, okay? You don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. You don't have everything figured out. You're learning as you go along, okay? But I can almost guarantee you and assure you, as you do one little thing, okay, I guarantee you that the rest of the answers that you have been seeking will be revealed to you, okay? We have all heard, If you seek, ye shall find. Those sayings are very, very true. If you knock, the door shall be opened. Absolutely phenomenal sayings that are extremely true. Okay? So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to pretty much say, listen, okay, there's always a solution out there, okay? And what makes successful people different from others that are not successful, okay? Well, one, they understand that fear is not going to do anything but actually is going to self-sabotage your success. Okay. All right. So I'm a firm believer. You guys hear me talk about fear, some obstacles that I do. At times I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay. I don't have all the answers to whatever it is. Recently, I was told to write a book. Okay. Another book. If you guys, I have wrote one book called Juiced Up with smoothie recipes. Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide is in that book. You can get the book off of Amazon. But recently I have been, I got a download for me to write another book on how to become happy, how to decide, okay, that you want to live a fulfilling life, a happy life, and how to go from experiencing depression to ultimately living a life that is so fulfilling, okay? And so I got a download to do that, and that should be coming in a few weeks or so. One of the things I want to say is whenever I get downloads, I don't have to have all the pieces, okay? Because what I have learned and come to realize is since I've been on this journey and I have trusted the process and I have took the leap out on faith, things always worked out for me extremely well. And not only that, it exceeds my expectations, okay? So I want you guys to understand that and to know that everything is really within you, okay? Everything is within you. The universe will oftentimes, or source, whatever you deem to be source, okay, will point you in directions where as though you can come upon the answers. So if you are worried right now and frustrated, honey, and you may be going through, a time where as though you were a little frustrated, okay, what I'm going to need you to do is, this is what works for me, okay? You have the option to meditate, to be still, okay? Because I tell you guys, you can't receive answers if you are so resistant, okay? Almost like, you may wear a size 5, okay? I wear a size 5. Oh, well, let's say 6, okay? I wear a size 6. My feet is rather small, okay? Now, if I'm trying to get inside a size 3, okay, that is going to be forced, okay? There is going to be a lot of resistance, or trying to get into a size 4 or whatever, a lot of resistance, okay? So what you have to understand when you start meditating, you quiet the mind, okay? Of course, you're going to have thoughts and stuff like that, but you being still. That way you can be receptive to the information, okay? Another thing that I highly suggest, that you can listen to audios. You can listen to things where as though when you go to sleep, okay, it enters into the subconscious mind. And before you know it, the answer is on its way. Okay, it doesn't take long for the answer. It's all according to what you pretty much say. Okay, if you say, oh, well, it takes forever, well, that's going to be a reality, because you got to remember, okay, what you speak upon your life, that's what shall be. Okay. Another thing is I tend to read. Okay. I tend to read because I know the answer is out there. So whatever it is I may be going through. Yesterday I shared with you guys books that I have in my closet. Every part of my life, especially these 6.5 years, I have gotten books pertaining to every area of my life. I got books on health, okay, pertaining to herbs and, things of that nature, the nutrients and stuff that our body tends to need, the food and stuff that we should be eating. And then I have books on money, on finances. Okay. Recently, a lot of you guys may know I start entering into the consumer world. I mean, into the, consumer law world, okay, understanding about consumer law and things of that nature. Then I have books on our subconscious mind, how our mind tends to work, where our belief system stems from. Then I have books on, just pertaining to faith, okay? All right. And so and also books on, pertaining to me and my children's relationships. Okay. So every aspect in my life, everything that I have gone through and currently going through, I always will purchase a book because I know the answer is in a book. And what I do is I listen to very successful people who would recommend certain things, certain books. And what I oftentimes do, I listen to their recommendations, put it in my Amazon cart, and then go back and purchase the book and then read it. Okay? Because applied knowledge is really what's going to get you the results that you seek. Just buying a book, okay? Information, okay? Now I'm about to fuck it up. Okay, I ain't even gonna go there, okay? But listen, applied knowledge is really what's going to get you the results that you tend to see. And so I just want you to get so excited right now because this is such a phenomenal, amazing, magnificent, brilliant, happy, blissful, joyous time to be alive. Okay, you have to understand that. You have to get it. Honey, my underarms is itching because of those words I just used. Okay, I want you to really understand it. That I don't care what it is that you may be faced with. I guarantee you there's an answer out there. Okay, you just have to do your due diligence. When you meditate, okay, put out into your meditation. I release this illusionary problem. I know the answers are coming to me. Okay, it's a audio that I listened to by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Is like a meditation, sleep meditation, and it basically says, I know the answers are coming to me. I don't have to stress pretty much over finding the solution to the problem. They will come to me, and you have to let go. You have to let go. One of the reasons, or many reasons, why we tend not to want to let go is because of fear. Fear of things not working. You hear so many successful people say, spiritual people like Abraham Hicks. One of the things she says, just you got to let it go, right? You can't be so uptight and trying to force it. And that is so true because when we so uptight and trying to force anything, okay, we are putting up more resistance. The universe does not hear us when we say, well, I don't want this to come into my life. It just go based upon our energy, vibration, frequency. And so if you don't want that thing, or if it's frustrating because you don't have that thing, try to focus your attention onto something else. Okay, something that is more joyous, something that is more pleasurable, something that, gives you this feeling like, I know everything is working out and, things of that nature. So understand this, okay? This video has gone long enough, okay? Longer than I had anticipated. Understand that the answers are out there. Just keep on knocking, okay? The door shall be opened. Okay, you are such an amazing creator. You are creating your reality, and whatever it is that you don't like, even if it's something that you absolutely hate, okay? The phenomenal thing about that is this. If it's not for that thing that you absolutely hate, how would you know what you absolutely love, right? And with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.